Welcome to Circle Season 6, Episode 6. That DM slide. Hashtag petty party. Hashtag keep Olivia alive. Hashtag new people say what. Okay, so this is Jordan. And I couldn't make a person for Jordan because, you can only have 8 people. I'm sorry, Jordan. Autumn was easier to make. So Jordan is 24. Photographer. That's why I did the camera. He used to be 300 pounds. He lost a lot of weight. But he's going on as a chubby guy. Hashtag Big J. And then we have the new Southern girl, Autumn. She's 21. She's a ranch and country girl. Alert! We have 2 new players. And Cassie is happy about Autumn. She's happy about her new Southern girl in. She believes that they can communicate. So new players can rate but cannot be rated. Players can read and choose messages from one player that they like in the circle. So Autumn, of course, Cassie is going to reach out to Autumn because she's a Southern girl. Of course, she's going to try to connect with her on that. Paul is reaching out. He's trying to throw some tea. He's trying to fish and catch Autumn in. He's got the tea, so we'll see if Autumn listens to that. And Cutie just slided in with her cute little message, and she's trying to throw a little tea out there too. So we got 3 people coming at Autumn, but in the end she chooses Paul because Autumn wants that tea. Like, she wants that good tea, and Paul, aka Caress, gives it to her. Wow, Chris is calling out everybody. Lauren's a backstabber. The biggest fish on the hook is Kyle, your alliance. Really? I was confused about that. And the romance between Miles and QT. Cassie's a snake in the grass, and Olivia is lagging behind. Okay, girl, she called out everybody. So, Big J, camera, man, sorry. Maybe one day I'll get you a body. Kyle reaches out to him as a dog dad, keeps it 100%. And Olivia, sweater swap. But Big J's not feeling that. No, don't take my sweater. And then Miles, letting him know he's high in the game and has tea. Kyle, Liv, and Lauren they're just too sweet. Like, the new people want tea. They want to know what's going on in the circle, so he chooses Miles. Whew. So Miles tell him that Paul is messy, QT is his girl, so back off, and Lauren lost her 2 allies and was called Two-Face. Hashtag circle on fire. Hashtag circle bestie J. Big J wants the power. He realizes that Miles is up high. Miles has his power and he wants it. He wants to take Miles down. Okay, that's a big job to do because I like Miles, and Miles is good. He's at the top, so that's a lot. So some people are salty, especially Cassie. Girl, bye. And Miles does own it. That looks messy. Oh man, Brandon does play with his heart on his sleeve. And Cassie, there's nothing wrong with that girl. Like, jeez, calm down. And Cassie doesn't help herself with the messages in the group chat. Like, I don't know what she's doing. Like, she made an alliance with Miles, but she's calling Miles out and giving him a really hard time. It's like, girl, calm down. What's going on with Cassie, though? Why is she so dirty and hungry? Go take a bath, girl. Come on, Cassie. What's going on with Cassie? Can she not get out? Is she stuck? I bet you Cassie's stuck. Sims is so crazy. Like, she can get in bed, but she can't get out of bed. And she still suck. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of this bed, because go take a bath, girl. Cassie, you're dirty. Okay. Olivia reaches out to Kyle, and they're trying to hash things out because they kind of had a rocky, she called him out for some things, so she's trying to make amends. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Liv is trying to make an alliance with Kyle. Will he accept it? And things get deep. There's always that episode in Circle where they get into the conversations get deep. They start being open and honest with people, and sometimes I get a little teary-eyed, and especially with Brandon. Brandon's such a sweet person. And I really like Brandon and Kyle's story, how they were talking. My dad recently passed away a few years back, and it sucks. And I know Kyle wasn't expecting this deep message, and so wasn't Brandon, but that definitely made them stronger. I think that definitely made the bond, definitely made their alliance stronger, and a start of a really good friendship. So it's so crazy how one conversation can change a whole relationship so fast, but it did. And I thought it was nice. I get a little teary-eyed, honestly. Okay, so we get another alert. I felt like these ratings were way too soon. So, of course, Olivia chooses Kyle because they just had that wonderful bond. Miles chooses QT, his sweetie. Jordan chooses QT. He realizes she's the queen. Cassie chooses Kyle. Cassie is, I don't know what to think about her. And QT chooses Kyle as her second. Cassie puts her quote-unquote bestie, Olivia, in 6th place. And you wonder why they call you a snake? Because I don't know what game she thinks she's playing, but she's definitely being a sneaky snake, and she hasn't figured out why people are calling her out. So Olivia reaches out to Cassie the snake, and poor Brandon, he thinks Cassie has their back. Not everyone is playing as nice as Brandon is, and treats himself like he is. I mean, Brandon's a sweet. Brandon's gonna have to toughen up Buttercup, because not everybody's gonna be as nice as they are. So alert. Cassie is last place. Hashtag snake. 6th place is Olivia. 5th place, Paul. 4th place, Miles. 3rd place, Lauren. 2nd place, QT. And 1st place, Kyle. Kyle was about to cry about it. Miles did not put on the target on Cassie's back. Like, she did that to herself. She put the target on her own back. So I don't know what she's talking about. She thinks about alerts. So the influencers get to decide who's going home. The influencers are Kyle and QT, and they get to make their first decision in the hangout sesh. How exciting. I think this is the first time we get to see the hangout sesh, and it's, well, hashtag Tresfago. So of course QT wants Olivia gone, but she doesn't know about the deep convo Kyle and Liv had, and that convo saved Olivia. Like, I know it really did save Olivia, and I'm so glad they have it. Cassie is hashtag sus, and Paul, there's so much drama about Paul, but Kyle's not going to get rid of Paul. They have each other's backs. He's not going to do it. I don't know. Lauren with the toothpaste picture calls for sus. I don't know. Who will they choose? Of course I want Liv and Brandon to stay because they are my favorite. I don't want to see them go. I like Lauren as well. I know Miles isn't going anywhere because Miles is part of Tresfago, so I hope it's Cassie. I would love to see Cassie gone because Cassie is definitely, she's trying to play the game, but she's not doing it, and she's a little sneaky snake. So I would love to see her gone. Tell me what you think with your comments below. Thank you. Bye.